before the All-Star break gets underway here in Los Angeles. Christie on a kick for Williams, and there was a whistle that stops play. Defensive 3 seconds. The call. Rui Hachimura not happy.
He tried to get physical with him, and they made the call.
Marshall lines it up, and it's rebounded by Smart. Switch out front. LeBron now facing Gafford. Smart. He draws Gafford. 7 to shoot. Smart lets it fly. Off the rim. LaRavia grabs it for the offensive board. Smart again. Won't go. And Marcus Smart is 3 of 12, 0 of 7 from three-point range. Marshall to the rim. Najee Marshall with a chance at a three-point play.
And he goes at his former.
Finding a way to score the basketball.
He's got a 7-foot wingspan, so 6'6", but the versatility at either forward position.
Well, and he's really worked to improve his skills. Came in as a tough competitor, defender, you know, but has really improved his ball handling skills to be able to get to where he needs to get to on the floor.
The basket by Hachimura, and then the steal by Hachimura. Triggers to James. Smart. Not going to take the shot this time. LeBron waits for his teammates to get down the floor. Smart, ball fake. Baseline delivery. No, it's up top, and Hayes misses on the lay-in.
Hayes doesn't miss many of those. Shooting 77% on the year coming in.
Dallas trying to regain the lead, and Christie turns it over. James, the locomotive to the rim. LeBron James, a spin and finish.
We said it coming out of the half. LeBron James and the Lakers have been devastating in transition, and still, I'll say it again, at 41, he is impossible to contain in transition.
Steve, I got to tell you, when he takes off in transition, the number of times I coached against LeBron, I have PTSD when he starts heading down the court. It just, I can feel it physically. This just isn't good.
Brandon Williams answers with a triple, and Dallas has regained the lead, 69-68. Switch inside, Hayes, and Washington gets called. Personal foul on P.J. Washington. He's trying to defend Hayes in the paint. Cut, Hayes, finish. LeBron James, another assist.
Well, he's already got 20 and 10. It's just incredible what this guy's doing. He's averaging 9 assists a game in the games that he's played that Doncic has been out. He becomes a primary playmaker. Uh-oh.
Yeah, here he comes.
LeBron. All the way, and he missed it with a left hand. Break opportunity for Dallas. Christie puts his head down and finishes.
It's a nice left-handed finish. You talked about, Steve, Max Christie adding things to his game. That's something we did not see even a year ago.
74 combined paint points so far. We still have 8:23 to go in the third. Smart draws attention. Hammer jam by Hayes.
Jason Kidd's got to be getting frustrated. They're getting whatever they want offensively. I know LeBron missed a minute ago. It was a layup again, though. Anything they want at the rim at 3, they got to pack their paint a little bit better.
Yeah, look, Dallas gives up the most paint points in the league. 55 a game. They've already given up 42 tonight. Hard to win when you're giving up layups.
Mavericks do not have a block tonight. Marshall rims out on a triple. Lakers up by 1. Get into it early. LaRavia. Williams tries to save and does, but to the Lakers. Kick it out into the hands of Smart. New shot clock to work with. Smart, no look. LaRavia down the lane for 2.
Another rim attempt. You know, one easy pass, close out. Guys getting downhill. No help.
Well, and Dallas started this year, first 45 games, they struggled offensively, but they were the 6th best defense in the league. now in this losing streak, they're one of the worst defenses in the league, and we're seeing that, unfortunately, tonight.
In transition, LeBron James fighting through waves of defenders, and he gets the roll of the banker. Timeout, Mavs.
He made that look easy.
The Lakers went back to the zone out of the timeout. But Williams too quick.
LeBron defended by Williams. Washington gave a peek over there. Swing it, Smart. It finally goes down for Marcus Smart as he hits the tray ball. 1 of 8 from beyond the arc. 79-73. Williams showing off the quickness. Middleton is in, and he's the master of the mid-range.
I'll tell you what, we talked a lot about the Lakers' improved defense, Steve. We haven't seen it tonight. We have not.
Bounce it. Kleba intercepted by Bagley. Washington trying to push the pace. He'll get it into the hands of Williams. One-on-one. He wanted the matchup with Kleba, and he's for Dallas. Middleton, that's a three. Off the rim. Luke Kennard back in for LA. And Austin Reeves. Kennard, nice find. Kleba underneath.
Good ball movement and a really nice pass from Kennard because he was open for three, but caught a peek of Kleber under the basket.
Middleton gets it to go, +1. For Dallas to get a bunch of free throws here over the final 5 minutes and change of the third quarter. Lakers have made their last 5 shots, but their lead is only 3.
I was watching an NBA game 2 nights ago with my 90-year-old father, and his question to me, Steve, was, can anybody stay down on a shot fake? As we get another one right, shot fake and pivot game. What's out right now? I want to see crime.
As soon as he heard Halle Berry, he said, I want to see that one.
I'll tell you what, I'm not going to deny that.
It's Hemsworth, I'm in.
No.
You got the Fandango pop as well.
Yeah, they're going to send me a check a little later.
Rebound there by Kennard, 83-78. Lakers, 4:22 to go in the third. Skip it. Vanderbilt, wide open jumper is good. It's a 3.
Well, you can't fault Jason Kidd for hitting Austin Reeves, getting the ball out of his hands. It went to the guy you'd want to shoot, but Vandy steps up and nails the corner 3.
His first shot of the night. Vanderbilt converts, and then Max Christie answers from the mid-range.
Steve, you hit it early with Max Christie. I love what we're seeing in the versatility of his game.
Another one? No. Rebounded by Kennard. They get a reload here. Under 4 minutes to play in the third. Kennard draws a lot of attention. Kleba! Yes, sir!
When you see that pass...
14-point advantage, trying to snap a 2-game losing streak. Dallas has dropped 8 in a row. Down 19-34 on the season. Smart over Washington. It's short. The win.
That's the on.
Just underway here in the fourth quarter. Lakers interaction, number 6 in the Western Conference, a half game behind Minnesota, 1 game ahead of Phoenix, and there's another travel call. 14.7 turnovers per game. By himself, Kennard set up by Smart, and this is now the largest cushion of the night for LA.
Well, that's 54 in the paint. Look, the Lakers don't shoot many threes. Don't shoot them all that well, but they are the best 2-point shooting team in the NBA. They're at 60% on 2s. They're the best in the restricted area, and they're the best from the restricted area. And this is the longest Dallas losing streak in 9 seasons.
Yeah, nothing going down right now for Dallas. Mavericks are on pace for their worst record since the 2017-2018 season. Lakers are shooting 71% on two-pointers. And LeBron is fouled.
I don't like that foul.
To be a miss, and for no reason, goaltenders. I think also his gapping. Maybe let's try to contest some threes. Change it up a little bit.
If Dallas were to lose tonight, it would be a 9-game losing streak. That would be their longest losing streak since dropping 14 in a row in 98-99. Washington a back in, and Washington hits on the floater.
I don't even think I was born in 98-99.
Let's go to Wikipedia.
I mean, just doing the math, I don't, yeah.
Talking about 1989, Stan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 102-84, 9:45 to play in the fourth. James is going to take and get fouled on a three, and Gafford touch, and then won the tip. There was no conclusive possession. That's why they had a jump ball, and Williams converts with the runner and the foul.
Prime games, the review process should be different than it is on the other games. They should just come to our table, we'll give them the answer, and we move on.
Yeah, that's going to be talked about at the next officiating meeting.
Okay.
Competition committee.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The competition, yeah. The stand cam. LeBron ball fake, loop it, too high. And James thought Hayes was fouled. Washington tried the reverse, and he is fouled by Smart. Dallas trying to chip away here. 9:08 to play in the fourth.
Yeah, this game isn't over yet. I think Stan brought it up earlier. The difference in the game so far is the possession game. The Lakers have got more offensive rebounds and forced more turnovers, so they've got more looks at the basket. Other than that, Dallas has been pretty efficient offensively. And if the Lakers don't get back on top here defensively and converting at the other end, Dallas will find a way back in this.
Yeah, absolutely. And then look, we know, at least for the last 5 or 6 years, basically no lead is safe in the...
P.J. Washington trying to cut it to 13, and he does. 7-0 run. 102-89. Lakers. L.A. shooting it at 56% from the field, but just 30% from three-point territory. LeBron against Williams. 6 on the timer. James makes his move. Swing it, corner. Vanderbilt doesn't take the jumper, slashes. Hayes! It felt late, and it was. Shot clock violation.
Questions going forward for the Lakers, let's face it. Even when they're at full strength, do they have enough shooting around those stars?
Williams almost. 1 out of 2 for Williams.
I like Williams. The one thing I'd like to see from Williams, I know he's not a shooter, but with that quickness, but he's not a disruptive defender. I'd like to see him use that quickness defensively.
Reeves takes it to the rim.
Chill on the ball. You're guarding the ball. You have to be locked in on the guy you're guarding. You can see him peeking around looking for a screen. You got no chance to stop a guy like Austin Reeves if you don't have eye discipline.
Washington spins on Reeves, and he puts it in. P.J. Washington with 15 points. The Lakers' cushion is 13. Reeves bounces. Hayes looking to get rid of it. Hachimura, pull-up jumper is good.
Too easy.
A solid night.
18 points on 8 of 12 from the field. Get it inside. Thompson with the finish.
Every time I see the Lakers in their man-to-man defense, I know why J.J. Redick's playing so much zone.
They are playing the 5th most zone as Reeves cans it from long range. But the numbers are trending upward to how much zone they're playing. They seem to be playing more of it as Williams turns it over.
Out of reach, almost 43,000 points. And I never thought that was the best part of his game.
Right.
I thought the best part of his game was his passing, and we tried hard to limit that and make him a scorer. I don't know what you do with a guy like him.
LeBron is in year number 23. Lakers don't let
that first All-Star game, because I've never heard him speak publicly on that.
He couldn't shut up about it, frankly.
Okay.
He just went over and over how impactful those two games were in his career. LeBron hasn't come over and given you a big hug or something, man. I mean,
that would give him PTSD, I can tell you that. Is LeBron coming at Stan?
Oh, yes.
So he's 2 rebounds away from a triple-double. He's done it in 30 minutes, 26 points, 12 assists, 8 boards. Washington at the free throw line. Dallas trying to make this one interesting for the final 6:37. The issue for the Mavericks, they have not gotten stops. LA shooting 57% from the field. Reeves against Christie. Reeves, hard drive, and he missed it on the scoop to the hoop.
Seems like about the only time they do this is...
Christie has it blocked by Hayes. Reeves on the move. And he drives into Middleton and picks up the foul.
range and couldn't convert, and then gets back out in transition.
Career low numbers for Ayton this season as Reeves misses on the last attempt.
Yeah, career low numbers, but I think he's given the Lakers what they need. The combination of he and Jackson Hayes, they've got lob threats, guys who can play pick and roll with the 3 stars of the Lakers, and give them some size inside.
Inside Hachimura, 2 smaller defenders, and it bounced off.
Up and score. You don't need to get closer to the rim.
Williams to Bagley. Ball got knocked around, and a foul was called against. Dallas will be at Minnesota next Friday night to resume the second half of the NBA season. LeBron misses it from long range. Lakers will be home for the Clippers next Friday night. First game after the All-Star break for them. Bagley can't hit the push shot, and James has got the board. That's number 9.
There we go again. That's what the Lakers look at all the
To San Antonio on a blowout Tuesday night. Washington had the chair pulled out from under him and had
3 stars. I don't know if anyone in the Laker organization really has a feel for where they are.
They have the style, they have the swagger, they have the soul.
I guarantee you it's on my plan to watch this weekend. I was a big ABA fan. I moved up to Northern California in 1968. The Oakland Oaks that year, 68-69, won the ABA championship, won 60 games, with Rick Barry leading the way, Warren Jabali, Doug Moe, Larry Brown. Loved going to those games.
Christie gets down the floor in a hurry, and Tyus Jones rewards him with the feed. Let's get Dallas Maverick injury updates right now from Cassidy.
Yeah, Ian, if the Mavs want to put together a comeback, they're going to have to do it even more shorthanded. Najee Marshall is going to be out for the rest of the game with a left foot strain, as well as Daniel Gafford. He won't return with right ankle soreness, Ian.
Yeah, they are getting tested day in, day out. Mavericks playing without Cooper Flag tonight. And right now in a 14-point hole with 3:50 to play here in the 4th.
Well, if you just go back to the Dallas team that got to the NBA Finals, Gafford and Derek Lively, P.J. Washington, all can be a good team. I don't know how good.
He's out with a sprained left ankle.
If you're a Mavericks fan looking forward with Cooper Flag, the question is Kyrie Irving and Derek Lively. If those guys can play and stay healthy, you've seen the improvement of Max Christie, Najee Marshall, P.J. Washington. Like, now you're starting to see some depth, some optionality, and that's a team you can get excited about and develop with.
Totally agree.
Reeves grabs